This is, well, simply put, he knows everything, bringing you that heat and that far. We keeping a foot on the whoop, the niggas. We keeping a foot on the whoop, the niggas. And like the Tibetan mass shift that I am, I'm applying what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? Heat versus pipes. Let's talk about it, man. Alright. Little mama. Woo! This is the first of many he knows everything videos that he knows everything is going to be talking about. Okay, what's the first topic at hand for he knows everything? Little mama is crying, saying Jay-Z is still ignoring me. Let me explain something to you guys. I'm gonna give you guys a lesson in life. Little mama is a pure Betatte. You see, there's pure betas, right? Pure beta supremes. And there's pure Betatte supreme. She's a pure Betatte. She's not an Alphette. She's not a true Alphette. You gotta understand, you pissed off a true alpha and a true Alphette in i.e. Jay-Z. In i.e. Alicia Keys. So what did you think was going to happen to your Betatte self? You thought you was just gonna go under the radar? It's a things that make you say. It's a things that make you say. You thought that it was just going to be forgiven, that they was just going to accept your bullshit and fuck shit, that they were just going to say, let bygones be bygones. Jay-Z talked about an emphatic statement where Jay-Z said there was a lot of planning that was put in place. There was a lot of ideals. There was a lot of things that was basically situated in so much so that it was created in a fashion to where this thing from New York, you know the song. There was a lot of planning put in place by this true alpha extraordinaire governed by true alpha economics in Jay-Z. And by this true Alphette extraordinaire governed by true Alphette economics in Alicia Keys. They put a plan in place. And then your pure Betatte rabbit ass came in and basically messed the plan up. So many years later, you're still suffering your fate. Your legacy, your pure Betatte legacy is tied in the fact that you were starstruck, like Alicia Keys said. That you were overwhelmed and overshadowed. But you see what Alicia Keys said? And I'm going to first talk about Jay-Z. Alicia Keys was more gangster with the shit. Jay gave you that soft gentleman's checking of a true alpha extraordinaire governed by true alpha economics. But I told you guys about women and when they are true Alphettes. Because women, they know how to enjoy their own companies, man. They are masters of that shit. True alpha extraordinaires governed by true alpha economics, men that are ultimate loners like a he knows the sport. I'm saying he knows the sport. I'm so used to say that. Like a he knows everything. That's bringing you that what? That heat and that fart. And keeping the foot on the what? Niggas. And keeping the foot on the what? Niggas. And like the Tibetan mass shift that he is, he's applying what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? Heat versus pipe. Formerly known as he knows the sport. Now known as he knows everything. Bottom line is this, man. You put yourself in a precarious situation to now you have to suffer basically what we call a lifetime ban. When you're dealing with people at that level, like Meek Mill say, there's levels to this stuff, there's gears. You gotta pay the ultimate price. Jay-Z said there was a lot of planning that was put in place. And for someone to go in there and mess that plan up like that, it's unforgivable. It's not something that you can sit here and forget. He said this on basically the show with Angie Martinez, Hot 97. He talked about this so many years ago, how pissed off he was about that. Because he was not laughing. Alicia Keys was not laughing. You were the only one that got the excitement out of it. Of course we get you a starstruck, but you're going to have to pay. Alicia Keys said It's okay to be overwhelmed. It's okay to be surprised. It's okay to be overshadowed. But do it from your fucking seat. That's some G shit right there, boy. That's some G checking. That level of language tells you you will forever be ignored. True alphas and true alphettes constantly mentally whip and mentally punish pure betas and pure betattes. Hino's Sport has done this so many times. From collabs in the past, people that think that, you know, they can just come on the channel and give their input, people that think that they can just say whatever, they can come in and rain on the parade. Hino's Sport will punish you, though. He will, true alpha extraordinaire, governed by true alpha economics, punish you. He will ignore you, because when it's all said and done, Hino's Sport will not be outpatienced. True alphas and true alphettes learned a long time ago how to master the form of patience, because he knows everything. Told you guys, patience is pressure in of itself, because pressure does what? It bursts pipes. When you showcase pressure to somebody in the form of patience, it's like mental torture. And that's what Jay-Z and Alicia Keys have done to Little Mama. They have mentally tortured her, because they know that mentally they're on a higher plane. They know that she's going to break. They know that she's going to be the one to spill the beans and to every so now and then talk about it. You tried to reach out to them privately, but see, your overwhelming of your fanship happened publicly. So you mean to tell me now that you're reaching out to them privately, you think they're going to answer the bell? If you would have done this overwhelmingly thing that you were doing in private, then you would have got punished in fucking private. But since you did it publicly, the punishment has to fit the crime. Let He Knows Everything say it again. So here He Knows Everything, and here He Knows Everything. Well, the punishment has to fit the crime. So if the crime states, it depicts, and it denotes that you ruined something that was monumental for these two individuals that are from New York. Now, I would think that you're from New York too, and that's why you were doing that. But you should learn the New York ethics. There's a G-code ethics in New York. You don't just interrupt shit. You don't just do things because you feel that it's in your best interest to do it. You have to do it because it's been spoken upon you. You have to do it because you've been given the ultimate license. You have to do it because you have to been given the okay. Did Jay-Z give you the okay to interrupt his performance? Stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense. Go sit down somewhere and what? Giggity fucking hush. Did Alicia Keys give you permission to interrupt her performance? Stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense. Go sit down somewhere and what? Double higgity fucking hush. No. The number 3 for confirmation. Did Jay-Z and Alicia Keys both give you the permission collectively, unequivocally, and without fail to interrupt their performance? Stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense. Go sit down somewhere and what? Triple re-higgity fucking hush. So don't nobody want to hear your crocodile fucking tears, little mama. Don't nobody want to hear your little clout chasing ways. Don't nobody want to hear that you want to sit here and be hot and bothered like grits because Jay-Z is ignoring you. Alicia Keys is ignoring you. How about you should have ignored yourself and ignored the pure Betatte that was coming out of you in yin and yang fashion that wanted to jump out into the performance? How about you should have checked yourself? How about you should have asked yourself an underlying question and an underlying current? Why are they ignoring me all of these years? See, this is the problem with pure fucking beta supremes and pure Betatte supremes. They never ask themselves questions that they already fucking know the answer to. The reason why they're ignoring your rabbit ass is because you didn't do what you were supposed to. You sat here and you just basically interrupted these people's monumental performance for a monumental song. And you think that they were just all of a sudden going to forgive you? You think all of a sudden they were just going to accept whatever stuff you did in private? They don't care if you cried a river, dog. It doesn't just Justin Timberlake sing that song? Cry me a river. They don't give a flying fuck that you crying a river. What they care about is that you need to stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense. Go sit down somewhere and what? Higgity fucking hush. Let me teach you something, little mama. Is that what your name is? Or little I don't give a flying fuck. Your name tells you you're a fucking pure Betatte. How about you switch your name? Some things you can't come back from. Some things are permanent. Some things are just basically things that are indefinite. And see, what people gotta understand is when you make a fatal mistake, we all can be capable of this shit. This right here was a career-ending fate on your favor. Understand the cachet, understand the power, understand the weight, the gravity, and the magnitude that a Jay-Z holds. The same for Alicia Keys. And then you go and sit there and make this level of gaffe, and you don't think there was going to be ramifications for your actions? It's a things that make you say, It's a things that make you say, I don't know which one is more dodo-headish. You thinking out of your brain full of mush and brainwashed dodo-head brain that you pleading to them in private message was going to work? Or if you thought all of these years later a true alpha extraordinaire governed by true alpha economics and i.e. Jay-Z, a true Alphette extraordinaire governed by true Alphette economics and i.e. Alicia Keys was going to forgive you? Even if they forgive you, they ain't gonna fucking forget. Because at this level of alpha and Alphettes, certain mistakes that betas and betattes make, they're not forgiven, though. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat truth-teller fashion. There's certain things they'll tolerate from your rabbit ass. This right here, you fucking with their money. And last time I checked, when you fuck with an alpha and an Alphette's money, it's a things that make you say, It's a things that make you say, So in its most cold-hearted, in its most unadulterated, in its most cutthroat truth-teller fashion, is as simple as this. Little mama, just like your name, call it fucking quits and give up. Because your career in show business is officially over. I keep the foot on the whoop. Nix. I keep the foot on the whoop. Nix. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.